Welcome to me too. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk empath, and I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things. And let's see. Today I feel pretty good. Yeah, today is 02022020. That's fun. Yeah, thinking things like that happen backwards and forwards. Anyway, it's been a quiet day. Very, very quiet. I live in a sleeping town in Oregon. It's the capital city. And I live in the middle of the town, south town, but it's just like quiet. Even Mom the other day said, "Something feels like we're the only people on the earth." I'm like, Mom, you're very, very right. Many days, it does in fact feel like we're the only people on earth. Except most days, every time I go outside when I let the dogs out, I hear sirens, so that reminds me, yeah. Earth, I'm still on it. Anyway, today's Sunday. It's freaking misogynist pig day. It's freaking, and it could be a imbalance in women too, and there's too much toxic masculinity. You gotta feed that ego, let that ego get him, hurt him, maim him, crush him. You gotta win, fight, It's all that freaking nasty crap, and I can't wait till all that stuff goes away. I posted an article on Facebook earlier about how freaking big sports days is huge for freaking perverts, man. Those old rich white dudes, the Epsteins that still live, those guys, like, they're trophies, old white dudes. Because it's like, they like their mentality is like, people get stuck in a loop. They like a certain kind of girl, right? And they keep liking that girl, but they keep getting older, and they still like the kind of girl that they liked when they themselves were 15. It's like they had that first love or that first crush or that girl that denied them or whatever their freaking is going on, their twisted psychology, and so they like to conquer that type of girl. And then so you have these guys in their 60s and 70s that are still going after that same girl, that's 15, and they do this in freaking major cities. I worked at a university, Creighton University, in the IT department. It was called Do It. I thought that was weird. Because it was, you snicker, do it, you freaking Jesuit, freaking Catholic university, whatever. But, anyway, so they would lock down the freaking, even the free wireless on campus around the College World Series time, because even the boss of the department said they want to lock out the freaking sex traffickers. It's like becoming more and more common knowledge that people do this and stuff, and it's like, it's the ignorant people that don't want to believe it. It's the people that don't want to believe it that are freaking gonna keep it freaking running rampant. It's people with their heads buried in the sand, and all astrology's coming up. It's not gonna allow you to let you freaking bury your head in the sand anymore, so go ahead and tote for your favorite sports team and stuff like that. And people don't want to believe that freaking grown men don't rape babies. They just want to really believe that this earth does not exist, that happens, and I'm an testament to that. Happened to me. So it's the people that don't talk about it is what's gonna freaking perpetuate it and keep it from happening. It's the people that don't, I don't want it, that's so gross. Yeah, it's gross. It's the reality of some people's lives, Go back to a simpler time, man, when people just liked being around people for what they had, the conversations that they contribute, and things like that, and their abilities, I always believe in the communal living. That's how my spirit goes. I'm a native, so anyway, what else is going on? People are freaking out about this virus too, man. Why are people freaking out about that? I'll start worrying when they create a virus that kills more people than freaking booze every day. I checked the statistics today just to verify. Annually, 88,000 people die due to alcohol-related deaths. That's 251 today. So, at this point, this is a little bug. This is a little bug as far as I'm concerned, So, they like to do is they like to instill fear. Oh my God! Every year the flu's getting worse. When your time's up, your time's up. Bottom line, it doesn't matter if it's flu, it doesn't matter if it's a freaking psychopath with a gun, it doesn't matter if it's freaking a piece of an airplane that falls off and freaking lands on you and crushes you into the earth. It doesn't matter if it's the poles flipping. When it's your time, it is your time. The point is, if you get good with the spiritual part about yourself, then it doesn't matter. You're not freaking afraid of it. You're not waiting for the sky to fall, you know? You can live a joyful and happy life until you take your last breath, yeah. I wish I had an idea, a grasp about how many people, you know, like the ratio kind of, you know, of who believes in like reincarnation and who doesn't. I keep thinking about, well, what is the mentality that's going to have to shift for the world to change? What are people going to have to see before the world is actually going to change? I mean, is it going to take a catastrophic event like poles flipping and, you know, I love geology. It freaks me out. Geology scares the heck out of me looking at pictures. It's like my spirit remembers. You know, like I live in Atlantis or something like that, and it remembers how the force of in which a lot of these geological formations have been made. You know, where you see an island, a piece of land that's like out in the middle of the ocean. Where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it? What did it used to look like? You know, or you see the zigzags in the rows of rock, sedimentary rock in a mountain that's just like zigzaggy. I think about the force that it caused to create that. Imagine being on a freaking, you know, a fly on the wall when that happened. And these are things that happen in just like, you know, I mean, it doesn't take very long. Just, you know. I always picture the Earth. The Earth can be so huge and so big because it's going to grow from the inside. I was watching lava seep today, and it doesn't roll down from the top to the bottom to the ground like water does. It rolls from underneath. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So anyway, I should have gone grocery shopping. I should go right now is what I should do, because freaking everybody's watching this stupid game, man. I freaking hate sports. I hope they both lose. I just think about all the cities in which these pro sports are freaking these you know, misogynistic, and more and more, because these guys get paid so much money, they don't care. I often say it, when people have that much money, they don't care about other people. They just don't. Because if you did, I mean, what are you doing with it? I always look at money as an energy, and see, this is what my vision for my life is. Okay, I have all kinds of abilities. I'm a mechanic, trained, you know, in the Air Force mechanic, as age mechanic with diesel engines. I can fix just about anything, and if I can figure it out. I'm a photographer, I'm a cook, I'm a chef, whatever, baker, whatever. I do it all. Been doing it since I was 15 or 45, 30 years experience in that. What else? I'm an IT pro, so if anybody has any IT pro, you know, stuff like that, you know. I'm a spiritual advisor. You know, a spiritual being that can help there. I'm a teacher in a lot of ways. Mom's always said I was a good teacher. She had a stroke when I was 15. You know, she didn't get to go to one of those fancy rehabs. Her rehab was us like picking leaves up in the front yard. It was for her dexterity and to learn, you know, so she wouldn't get dizzy and stuff standing up and stuff. That was her rehab. We got creative and we'd paint and do art and stuff like that, so she could learn how to communicate between her brain and her hand, because they quit talking for a little while, but she does pretty good these days, you know. She has memory deficits, so all in all, could have been a lot worse. She could have fared a lot worse. Anyway, I got off subject there a little bit. I don't know, it's just hard for me to watch this paradigm that is just so much fed by ego and stuff like that, and so few benefit. I mean, so very few people really benefit from that whole modern day gladiator bullcrap, you know, and the cost that goes into all of it, and you know, and And then all the nasty stuff that goes with it, that goes along with it, and people won't stop doing it because, you know, go team. It's not harming anything, but there's so much harm that comes with the freaking just the you know, not to mention the harm that it does to the players' bodies and things like that, and their concussions, and you know, but it's a choice. They get to choose it, things like that, whatever. But I keep thinking about the mentality of what's going to have to shift in order for the world to really change, and I hope it's not something really big. I hope something trends like, oh, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about how all the ideas I have to earn income, right? Oh, and making my beds, my doggone it beds. Yeah, they're dog ottomans that I make, and that I make them to fit to the sides of dog beds, so you can just put the dog bed in the frame and the ottoman, and you train your dog to, you know, sleep on the dog bed and keep it off the couch if that's what you want. So I have all these ideas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to freaking keep 49% and then pay the rest 51% forward, because I was understood that's what money was for. You know, you have a business, quality business, you sell a product or a service that somebody needs at a fair price, and you maintain that, and people keep coming back, and your abundance keeps growing. You use that to help other people. But people got this weird idea along some places. No, you put that in the bank. You put it on the bank. You put it on the bank. Keep it all for yourself. Put it in the bank. 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 401k. Put it in the bank. Interest, prime rates, third quarter. They started making up all this other crap that's irrelevant. And there's a way that this planet and this earth and this country was supposed to be, starting back in 1500, this natural organic way, and some freaking colonistic pigs came over and freaking started controlling things, and now this is what we get. But the Turtle Island is dying to go back to the way it was, and that's what's gonna happen. So, you know, get good with nature and stuff like that, and you know, a higher power believes something bigger outside yourself that's bigger than you. You know, recharge your batteries. Just don't be a dick. Just be a decent human being. You'll be fine. All others, farewell, my friend. Hope you have a right evening. Peace.